Hi, Joachim here from Inner Space Explorers. So, yeah, first of all, I'm sorry for not posting that regularly at the moment. We have a bit of a family topic. My dad's about to pass away, and that is this states for a couple of weeks now, and so we kind of expect that to happen very soon, unfortunately. And so my focus is a little bit off, so to speak. Um, yeah, today's topic is about blue water ascents in recreational diving, especially in recreational training. And I had a discussion with somebody recently because, as you probably saw, my sons got their first official certification, and I spent quite a bit of time recently with other recreational divers, especially with my sons doing their course. And I wanted them to do this course with somebody else, so I didn't want my signature on their card, so it's not like, dad signed it. So to give it a bit more value also for them. And so yeah, I obviously spend a little bit more time in recreational environments, so to speak. So before I start talking about this, if you like my content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you get an information when I upload new content, which normally is once a week. All right, blue water ascents in recreational diving. So I've been discussing this with the gentleman that did the training with my boys, who's actually a good friend of mine, Mike Baudach from Dive and Fun Mallorca. So I'll put a link to their site in the description of the video. They are awesome. So if you're in Mallorca and you want to go diving, check them out. And there were a couple of other people sitting around. I mean, yeah, summer dive center, people chatting with each other. And we started talking about these blue water ascents because I've been practicing that with my boys before. And this one guy was like, yeah, that's technical. That's you always need a line, you need the visual reference, you need physical reference, but no blue water ascents, and not with these kids, and how can you dare, and blah, blah, blah. So I obviously have a different opinion, and I just asked this guy. So I mean, what do you do? You're on a wreck, on a reef somewhere in the ocean, in a lake, whatever, and there is no reference. So there is no upline because the boat broke loose. You can't find it. There's current that you can't fight, so you cannot swim back to that point. All these things happened in the past, and you have to go back to the surface. So what do? I mean, as you obviously don't want to go into the technical aspect, you probably can't shoot an SMB. And yeah, what's your point? And he was like, yeah, no, that's never happened. There's always a chance to go up somewhere. And I don't think so. And I've seen tons of dives where you had to make a blue water ascent, and I've seen a ton of times that this went terribly wrong, with people not being able to do this in a proper way. And that's why I incorporated it in all my training. And it doesn't matter if you do a BOE with us or if you start your diving career with us, I always do these blue water ascents. And blue water ascent for me means there's no line, there's no SMB that you shoot. It's just you depth gauge, and you go up. So actually there's an example in one of the earliest videos, and I link that here, where you actually can see one of these ascents. And also when you look at the 3 stages video, that is pretty popular, put a link here as well, you see that there's no line. And that's not rocket science, it's just a matter of practice. And for me, one of the major points here is it gives you so much more confidence. So if you know you can do that, even if you never ever have to do it, but if you know you're comfortable with that, it takes away so much stress, because you swim around this wreck and that upline's gone. Yeah, well, it's gone, and you can still make a proper ascent. If you have to rely on this line, again, the situation forces you to do something that you're probably not comfortable with. So it's you making the decision. I never touch a line when I'm going up somewhere. I may use it as a visual reference, but also not for my ascent, but just more like, okay, that's where the boat is. And I mean, as soon as there's current, for example, I mean, you would never go up that line. You would always drift with the current to basically eliminate the effects of the current on you. And of course, then you would shoot an SMB to show the boat where you're drifting. But then again, you don't want to hang on that lift bag or SMB or whatever you want to call it. You just want to have the line going through your fingers, the spool being able to hang there and go up and down, and not you clinging on that spool or reel and going up and down in the water column. It's just there to, yeah, this is where I am, boat. Follow me and be there when I reach the surface. That's all. So yeah, in my opinion, that's a very essential part of training and a very essential skill that every diver should have. And I want you to let me know in the comment section if you ever had to do one, if you're comfortable with that, and if that was part of your training, especially if you of your initial training. Of course, when you go on a very advanced level, that is trained a lot of times, especially in technical diving. But as I said, I think it should be in the very beginning to create a comfortable self-reliant diver. Other than that, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.